trained here growing up.
I'm the only one that I guess who's trained here, but it's awesome. Like, I know a lot of skaters growing up talked about the World Cup that they had. I think it might have been 20 years ago or something like that, but it's really cool to have it here. Like, I'm so used to just training and seeing just, you know, US skaters here, and I love the ice here. I love the culture in Milwaukee, and I miss it and everything like that, so it's really cool to be back here doing it. Definitely really excited.
Talk a little, go ahead.
I was saying, I'm just excited for it because I have a lot of family that lives in like Wisconsin, so it'll be cool to actually have a race where a lot of people like get to come and watch.
Talk a little bit about last week's race and how you guys were so phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that we had the World Championships in Calgary, same track, just, you know, less than a year ago. Had a couple mistakes there, and, you know, we were still 3/10 off of the world record, so making a couple mistakes and, you know, making adjustments we did this past weekend. Something we knew that we could do as a group. We just had to execute. So, but it still doesn't take away, make it feel any less exciting.
Yeah.
The mistakes at Champs, I think, left a little bit of bitter taste in the mouth. So it was nice to kind of get it back. Have a good race.
When did you realize? I mean, because I don't know how easy it is to watch the clock as you're going around. When did you first realize, oh my gosh, we did it?
Oh, I knew right. Well, so since I took the first lap, you know, I just was resting, watching the rest of the race. Like, I knew right away that we had the world record when they crossed, unless the timing was wrong or something like that. But throwing our coach in the bus, he was like, "Oh, nice national record, guys." Didn't even realize it was a world record at first, but. Yeah, I knew right away. I wasn't even expecting that when Zach was coming around for the last 200. Like, we were just like trying to get the W that day, and like we were right on like race pace that we needed to be. But I don't think any of us were really. I mean, I think we knew the possibility was there, but I don't think we were even really. We were just trying to have a good race and execute. Yeah.
I think a lot of it was just like we always like to try to just have fun in the team sprint because it's not an Olympic event. So for us, it's just kind of like a non-stress event. So we just always like to go out there and have fun, and obviously race to the best we can. And I think honestly that helps.
Yeah,
for sure. I mean, we're all just. At the end of the day, we're just teammates, friends, and like that's what makes I think our team really strong. Is we train together every day. We're around each other every day through the summer, and it's just fun. Like, we're just enjoying the sport. Like, that's the most pure form when it comes down to getting to go fast with your boys.
Yeah.
Talking about going fast, Jordan Stolz is from my neck of the woods. Talk about him as a skater. What are you guys thinking of?
I mean, once in a lifetime skater, I would say, like, crazy. Yeah. Interesting to see. No, and I feel like it's funny, like, in the World Cup circuit, watching people kind of like analyze everything he's doing. Like, if he's eating rice in the morning, you see people the next day starting to eat only rice in the morning, and just he has a lot of weird quirks, I would say, that he does that, like, everyone's like, is that, like, you know, is that the thing? Is that what makes him the best? And yeah, it's cool. It's awesome to be around that, to see that, mostly for a U.S. skater. Like, it's really cool to have like that influence around us. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, I mean, also, like, just like his dominance has been, you can't say enough about it, and that is nice to have in the U.S. Like, sometimes just it feels pretty bad at domestic competitions when you have like the lack of depth in the field that you would at a World Cup. And it's like, dang, I really just got beat by like a second in this race. And then you're like, oh, beating me by a second at a World Cup is getting second or third place.
Yeah, exactly.
So it can be nice. It has its upsides. But it's definitely fun to get to see it on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
If somebody's debating whether to come, Saturday's sold out, Friday's still available, Sunday. What would you say to encourage people? What are they going to see here this weekend?
I would say the excitement, mostly in Milwaukee, is like the best that. I mean, honestly, in like some of the world, even like I would say the culture here around skating. I feel like a lot of the people from like the 80s and the 90s, like having Dan Jansen, Eric Hyde, and Bonnie Blair, like everyone skating here when it wasn't covered, like having a lot of that fan base still. Like, we go out and go to coffee shops and people ask us about skating and like know about the culture. So when we come to race, people are cheering, people are really hyped for it, which is like sometimes normal depending where you go in the world for skating, but it's not like always at World Cups. Like, there's not always that hype there, and it's really cool. Yeah, having a sold out crowd is crazy, I think. Yeah, it's awesome. Super cool.
I would say just come to try to watch some sea level world records.
Yeah.
And there's a big possibility for that this weekend, I think.
Yeah.
Mainly from Jordan Stolz. So
No, I think it's definitely going to be a fun crowd. I mean, the last time I think the Pettit was sold out or near sold out was 2018 Olympic trials, because obviously for the 2022 games didn't really have the opportunity for fans. So I think it's going to be an electric crowd. It always is here. So just at the very least, even if you don't know what's going on in the sport, the environment is going to be fantastic.
Yeah. And seeing speed skating in person a lot faster than seeing it on video. For anyone that's watching videos and like, oh, that looks like slow or something, it's
It's not.
It's fast in person. It just looks a little easy on video. Yeah.